Nintendo has released the best-selling eShop games in Japan for the first half of 2026, highlighting the biggest digital hits on both Switch 1 and 2. Pokemon Pokopia claimed the top spot on Switch 2, followed by Mario Kart World and Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, while Tomodachi Life Living the Dream led the original Switch charts. The rankings also show the continued popularity of franchises like Pokemon, Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, Dragon Quest, alongside the performances of new releases. So let's look at these numbers real quick. The top 20 games on Switch 2, Japan, so far this year are Pokemon Pokopia, Mario Kart World, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Mario Tennis Fever, that's surprising, Momotaro Densetsu 2, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Pokemon Legends ZA, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Star Fox, Kirby Air Riders, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Dynasty Warriors Origins, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, eFootball Kickoff, Pragmata, that's nice to see that on there, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake, Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV, Super Bomberman Collection Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and The Adventures of Elliot rounds out the top 20 at number 20. For Nintendo Switch 1, the games that made the top 20, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream at number 1, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green at number 2 and 3, respectively, Power Pros 2026-2027 Powerful Edition, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Rhythm Heaven Groove at number 6, Animal Crossing New Horizons is still rounding out the top of the eShop at number 7, Minecraft at number 8, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at number 9, Splatoon 3 at 10, Pokemon Champions plus Starter Pack at 11, Momotaro Densetsu 2 at 12, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics at 13. Interesting. That's an old game. Super Mario Party Jamboree at 14, Paranormal Sight, The Mermaid's Curse at 15, Pokemon Legends ZA at 16, Persona 5 Royal at 17, Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection at 18, Fitness Boxing 3 at 19, and Mario Kart 8 continues to dominate the Nintendo Switch 1 as it rounds out at number 20 for the first half of this year. So not bad. Not bad. It's nice to see Pragmata on here. I'm surprised Resident Evil 9 isn't on here, but maybe it's not as big in Japan as it is here.
Probably so. And plus, I think with Resident Evil being in February, it probably kind of might have fell off. Even though Pragmata also should have fell off by then. But it was the fact that Pragmata was hard to find. So I think that may have helped boost the sales of that game for the physical versions for it, because it's just like once it got in stock, like once they kept restocking it, people were buying it out. You know, because for a new IP to hit 1 million, I think a lot of people were shocked on how great that game was. And mostly the screens that I seen that people loved enjoying it was off Switch 2 and stuff. You know.
Yeah. Well,
which I got to give it to Nintendo that most of their first party releases is on this list. You know, that's something that you don't see for, a lot of the publishers. I mean, a lot from Microsoft and Sony and everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we'll see. I wonder how what is topping the charts in North America. That'd be interesting to see. They'll probably release that soon. They usually release that. They'll probably have that in August at some point. Let's see, because they should have had a fiscal quarter. They might have that later. Maybe we'll have something next week for it.